You are watching the Market Watch, a brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Let's start the review with the current situation on the energy market. A report published by the U.S. Department of Energy recorded an increase in oil reserves by almost 1.4 million barrels, while a slight increase in gasoline reserves was also noted. Despite a moderate increase in reserves, the price of American-grade WTI oil has returned above the $85 per barrel mark. It should be noted that the recovery of the oil price occurred quite quickly, which indicates the willingness of buyers to form a more significant uptrend. Consequently, the emergence of a more powerful fundamental stimulus can become a catalyst for establishing a stable uptrend. Shifting to the U.S. stock market, let's pay attention to the unexpected collapse of the largest players, which served as a return to the red zone of key stock indexes. While Microsoft beat analysts' forecasts, Google fell short of their expectations, resulting in Microsoft shares rising by about 4% at the start of the U.S. trading session, while Google shares fell by more than 8%. Shares of such giants as Amazon and Meta were also trading in the negative zone. Sell-offs on the stock market indicate a decrease in interest in risk, which in turn is often accompanied by an increase in the yield of U.S. government bonds. Yesterday's sell-offs were no exception, pushing the yield of debt instruments significantly above the recently established lows. Nevertheless, the demand for the U.S. currency remained moderate, and this despite the fact that the report on the construction sector is hardly bad. It is rather neutral. After all, sales of new housing have increased, while the number of building permits issued has decreased slightly. Therefore, the appearance of a bullish fundamental factor may provoke another wave of growth of the U.S. currency. And now let's move on to the cryptocurrency market. Since investors have not yet received official confirmation from the Securities and Exchange Commission on granting permission to create a Bitcoin ETF, demand for the largest cryptocurrency remains moderate. At the moment, this is critically important for buyers because a delay in approving an application from BlackRock can provoke a fairly strong wave of sales. While the approval of this application can provide very strong support to the Bitcoin market and other cryptocurrencies. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.